everyone. Welcome back to English with Gift. Today's lesson is a grammar lesson, and you are going to be learning all about adjective and adverb phrases. Let's go! A prepositional phrase is a term that contains two words, which are preposition and phrase. A preposition is a word or group of words used before a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase to show direction, time, place, location, or to introduce an object. Some examples of prepositions are words like in, at, on, of, to, through, beside, behind, across, and so on. While a phrase is a sequence of two or more words that make up a grammatical construction, usually lacking a finite verb and hence not a complete clause or sentence. What is then a prepositional phrase? A prepositional phrase includes a preposition, a noun, or a pronoun called the object of the preposition, and any modifiers of that object. There are two kinds of prepositional phrases: adjective phrases and adverb phrases. An adjective phrase modifies a noun or a pronoun. Adjective phrases generally come after the words they modify and answer the same questions that single word adjectives answer. They answer questions like what kind, which one, how many, how much, and so on. A prepositional phrase is an adjective phrase when it modifies or describes a noun or pronoun. For example, a temple of great size stands here. I noticed some men with heavy suitcases. In the first sentence above, the prepositional phrase of great size modifies the subject of the sentence temple, while in the second sentence, the prepositional phrase with heavy suitcases describes a noun in the predicate men. Notice that, unlike most adjectives, an adjective phrase usually comes after the word it modifies. What is an adverb phrase? A prepositional phrase used as an adverb is called an adverb phrase. For example, the cavalry will reach the fort soon. In this sentence, we have just one adverb, which is soon. While in the cavalry will reach the fort by noon, we have an adverb phrase, which is by noon. Adverb phrases answer the same questions that single word adverbs answer. Questions like when, where, how, why, how often, how long, to what extent. A prepositional phrase is an adverb phrase when it modifies or describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb as shown below. For example, the tourists travel in a group. In a group is the adverb phrase and it modifies the word travel. The temple is impressive from this view. From this view is the adverb phrase and it modifies the adjective impressive. It has held up well for its age. For its age is the adverb phrase and it modifies the adverb well. An adverb phrase tells when, where, or how an action occurs, as shown below. They left the hotel in the room. In the room is the adverb phrase and it modifies the verb left. The curious visitors went to Japan. To Japan is the adverb phrase and it modifies the verb went. The large group traveled by airplane. By airplane is the adverb phrase and it modifies or describes the word traveled. Now let's try this. Write each prepositional phrase and write whether it is an adjective phrase or an adverb phrase. Number 1. Most people in Japan follow the traditional costumes of their country. In this sentence, we have two adjective phrases. The first one is in Japan, and the second one is of their country. Now, in Japan modifies the noun people, while of their country modifies the noun customs. Let's look at the second sentence. The Japanese traditionally bow on certain occasions. On certain occasions is an adverb phrase, and it modifies the verb bow. Number 3, they show great respect for their elders. For their elders is an adjective phrase, and it modifies the noun respect. Now, I would like you to answer these questions in the chat below. The question says, identify if the phrase in each sentence is an adverb or adjective phrase. The phrases have been underlined for you. All you need to do is identify if it is an adverb or an adjective phrase. And I want you to type your answers in the chat below. I am going to be there to check your answers. Bye everyone.